It's for you.
Yay.
Oh my.
Oops.
You again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yes.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
We already belong to this covenant.
Now let me... Only their ultimate...
Okay, we already know that. Let's learn a gesture, which I'll go over gestures in a moment.
Come again.
I don't feel like listening to all of his dialogue. I don't like pictures. Anyway, we are already in a covenant. We are in, it says up here, the Way of White. Now, all knights and cleric starting classes start with this covenant. Oh, first, let's head up here. Cool. Now, the Way of White is not a very good covenant. However, for a new player, I actually really like it. By the way, safe drop. Basically what it does is that if you're human, it actually really lowers your chance of invasion from other players, which is very nice for new players. However, other than that, it's not a very good covenant. You don't do anything interesting, and aside from the fact that you can get summoned by other members of the Way of White easier, it's nothing very interesting. Now, I dropped down here to get a couple of items, which we've already gotten. Let's open up this chest. Okay. A lot of stuff here. Start with the Homer Bone. Bone fragments reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfire used for resting. Bonfires are fueled by bones of the undead. In rare cases, the strong urge of their previous owners to seek bonfires and chance their bones with a homeward instinct. This will bring you back to the last bonfire. Not using cracked red-eye orbs, that's what you use to invade other players. And Lloyd's Talismans make it so that other characters who heal using Estus Flasks, which there are a lot of NPCs that do that, again, NPC being non-player character. There are a lot of NPCs that do that, and so it makes it so they can't heal. So, to cycle through items, hit C, E, let's go to last bonfire. Now, there is a back path, but I didn't want to show it because, again, this is your guys' playthrough. This is the Noob's Guide to Dark Souls from a noob. I don't want to do things that seem a little more advanced. Anyway, so, he said one's below and one's above. So, let's go below, right? Nope, don't go below. Just don't do it. Just trust me. It's terrible. Don't go below. Let's go up first. Alright, before entering a new area, always look around. Alright, so you can see we have two guys up there, one down here, and one up there. That guy... Gosh darn it. Okay. The guy that my cursor is closest to on the ledge, he's going to be throwing firebombs at us, and it's not very nice. So you want to be very careful of him as you move up. You see this guy? Not particularly tough. If you want, let him rebound off your shield. Oh, he can be hit more than once. Alright. Don't be worried if this guy jumps down. He's meant to do that. Just calmly kill that guy. Remember, we have a lot of poise, so we can take hits without staggering. Just kill him, then focus on the next guy. Yes, I know there's someone down there. I don't want to focus on him yet. So come over here, block that, and move away. Here the firebombs can't hit you. Let's get a nice old backstab. Again, remember to lower your shield before you try to do the backstab. Wait for this guy, and then strong attack him off the cliff. Or he can fall off himself. Alright, let's practice some parrying. Smash, push him off the cliff. There you go. Alright. Remember, you can basically die infinite amounts of times in this game. But here's the catch to dying. If you die more than once, well, hold on. You know what? Let's die. Just so I can demonstrate this. Oh, we're taking hits. Things aren't looking good for us, guys. Oh. Ow. And we're dead. Okay, well, what does this mean? First, we respawn at the last bonfire, and you get this nice, pleasant I've always pictured it dryly stated, you died. Good job. Well done. Back to the last bonfire for you, buddy. This isn't too much of a problem since we're just right here. But, you can see, we don't have any more humanity, and we have no more souls. If you die again, you lose those souls and that humanity permanently. But you see that glowing blue stain over there? That is called our blood stain. You can move over to it and pick up the souls and humanity left behind. So let's go ahead and do that. Right in the belly guts. Pull this guy. Make sure when you're attacking these guys, when you parry the first guy, just do it immediately and back up, and then move away so that the guy with the firebombs can't attack you. And here's our first instance of a random drop. Enemies have a random chance to drop any of their items, so let's see what this guy dropped. Cracked round shield. Not as good as our round shield, but you know what? We'll compare them in a moment once we recover our stuff. Same strategy. Let's parry this guy this time. Now, careful with parrying the axe guys. They have a very delayed attack, and then they have a very fast attack. So if it confuses you the first couple times, don't even worry about it. It happens. Alright, let's go recover our souls. So you see, we just walk over it and hit Q. Again, with the parrying, once you're in this spot, just try to practice all day. Even if you just... Gosh darn it. Okay, here's a good example of what to do when there are multiple enemies. One guy's moving up slow, one guy's very aggressive. You know what, let's not even parry with this. Both bounced off our shield. We hit one. Our backs to someone. Keep blocking. We can basically outrange these guys when it comes to attacks. Come on. You know what? Let's get an example of a guard break. There you go. That's a guard break. Very bad. It'll block the attack, but it'll leave you very vulnerable. Right there, that guy was going to use an Estus Flask. Alright, now here's another mechanic. This game allows you to see what happens to other players, so in their form of their bloodstains. So let's see what this guy did. You can see his Phantom. Oh, I can't say I blame him. Especially because we're about to do that. But successfully. Now, how do you do a jump? You sprint. I almost... Oh my gosh, that freaked me out. I almost just walked off. Alright, I'll explain once we get the item over here. This is our first ring. Ring of Sacrifice. We have 2 ring slots. Lose nothing upon death, but ring breaks. So basically, your bloodstain doesn't appear, and you're back at the bonfire with all your humanity and souls. But the ring breaks. It only has 1 use. So don't equip it at first. There's much more important uses for it, even though I know that 758 souls feels like a lot. I know. And right now, it is a lot. I don't blame you. Alright, how do you do a jump? Sprint, and then tap your sprint button. Shift in my case. So you're running, jump. Also counts as a roll, so you have invincibility frames during it. But anyway, without further ado, geez, let us move forward. Yeah, this first episode is going to be very tutorial-based, so if you don't want to watch it, again, I don't take it personally. I understand, it's not everyone's cup of tea. You just want to see gameplay. Alright, you can see over there we have a rat. Rats can poison you, so be very careful. What we're actually going to do is two-hand, move to the left so our sword doesn't hit the wall, and do a strong attack. Should be able to one-shot that guy, and get a soul of the lost undead. Those will give you 200 souls each, I believe. Alright. Let's move up. Now, here's another mechanic. We saw these messages earlier, but they were telling us the controls from the developers. But, excuse me, players can leave messages as well. This one says, good luck. That's actually really common to have here. But when I did my first take of this, that was actually here, but it was farther up this thing. Well, there's a specific item in the game that will allow you to do that. Leave messages. We'll actually be getting it very soon. And it's really cool. You can leave advice for other players. You can even rate up their comments, making it a little more believable. And you also give that person some humanity for their troubles. By troubles, I mean nothing at all. Okay, in this section, don't go out. There's a guy with firebombs around the corner. Just pull him out. And again, if you have to block, you can see this guy didn't stagger or didn't glance off our shield, but that's okay. Here's another chance to practice our jump. I did that my first time in the last take too. Alright. There we go. You want to try to aim for the large crack in the side of the wall. A little bit more humanity. And you can see, even though we have humanity, and we don't have it in stock, so it's not doing anything for us. Instead, it's just a usable item, which will refill our health completely and, again, give us more item drops, and fill that counter up more. And just for a note on humanity, in case I forget this for later, the max amount of humanity that will give you more item discovery is 10. Even though you sometimes see players running around with 99 or however much. You may even see me running around with a lot later. That wasn't the right button, but whatever. 10 is the highest amount that will give you more item discovery. Soul of a Lost Undead. Certainly have a lot of those. Means that a lot of undead have made it here, and not many have. Now stop! That dragon can kill you. You have to be under its claws, and I've never been able to do it, but I've seen it happen. Mostly, I'll just stagger you. Make sure that you keep moving forward to avoid the jerk crossbow guy, and you attack through that, so you kill one of the 3 guys here. Attack, and attack. You see, even though we were out of position, we were able to recover in time to block. So just keep holding R, or wherever your block button, whatever block button you decided to make it, and you'll be fine. Even if you get hit, we have enough poise. Wind shield, we're gonna have to compare shields soon after we kill this guy. Block. Hey! Thank you. Okay, and to our left is our first bonfire. Oh, you can see another player here. Very cool. If you're chilling around the same bonfire with another person, you can sometimes see their phantoms. But let's rest. Alright, let's start comparing shields. Okay, so you go into this menu and you hit delete and it'll bring up all the statistics of your shield. Again, there's a lot of information here, but let's break this down. Okay, required parameter. We have to have 10 strength to use this shield. It's not a lot. Stability. Again, we've already been over this. We happen to have 58 stability. Lightning. You can see up here, damage reduction %. So, if we block a lightning attack with our shield, we block 50% of that lightning attack. Makes sense. Fire, we block 70%. That's a lot. Magic, measly 30. But we make up for it in fire and lightning. But it's not our shield against a magic foe. Oh, I thought we had someone else. Anyway. And then you have physical. So a physical hit will glance off and will take no damage from it. And then durability. Durability, meaning it's been used a lot. If it gets down to 0, the item breaks and is gone forever. But that rarely happens. You'd have to use it all game before it actually breaks. And the game will tell you. It'll pop up saying that your item is actually low. Okay, so now, just scroll up, and you have a lot of colors all of a sudden. This is a really good system of this game. Anything in blue is better. So for instance, this shield is a lot lighter by 50%, but you can see a lot